I'm Billy D with CatchMark Technologies, and this is Eat It. Today we're at North Grove Brewers in Montague, Michigan. Beer is a staple in Michigan, and it's no different than here in the White Lake area. So come on in, let's try their eats. I hear they got some fantastic tacos.
My name is RJ Nordland. I am the brewmaster and partner of this place, and yeah, try and make all the delicious beer you guys drink. North Grove is what my last name translates to in Swedish. So I've had this name picked out for, oh gosh, since probably 2013, not long after I started brewing professionally. I started brewing, I was working actually at Papa John's Pizza, making pizza deliveries. And needed a job. I didn't want to do that for the rest of my life, and applied at Founders for their packaging department, and they hired somebody else, but then they called me and said, hey, we filled that job, but we think you'd be a great fit in our brew department. Would you like to come interview for assistant brewer? And I said, yeah. So went and did that, had a good sit with Jared Kosmicki, he's the brewmaster there, and yeah, had a good time, talked for a while, got the job, and started doing all the grunt work. So once I started brewing, I fell in love with the industry, the people of the industry, and just how craft beer brings people together, and knew that I was probably gonna do this the rest of my life unless somehow my music career took off. And so I brewed around a few other places after Founders, and then before this place, I was running a brewery in Oshkosh, Wisconsin for a few years, and there I became, Jason, who's one of my partners here, became his biggest customer through his hop farm that he has, West Michigan Hop Yards. And he grew up here. I was really good friends with his sister growing up. His dad coached me in football and stuff, and we just got to talking. I'd been working on a business plan, and he said, hey, I want to open a brewery, but I want to open your brewery, and I want to open it here in Montague, Michigan. So things started happening, and yeah, from there on, a lot of headaches, a lot of trials, but we made it happen. The community has really accepted us, and really we made this place to create our clubhouse pretty much, where we want to hang out, and we have the beers we want to drink and the stuff we want to do, and we really hope that the community would just be of that same mindset and want to come here too and have fun, and they sure have.
So we're back where the magic happens. This is where the food is cooked. So I'm standing here with Hannah from North Grove, and she's making
black beans and rice.
Black beans and rice.
Get it closer. Hear the crunch.
That's a good chip. The tortillas get pressed and heated up.
They do. Nice and crispy.
That was clarified butter. I'd be going to try to drink it.
We'll take a whole pork butt and butcher that up, a whole chuck roll, butcher that up too, and then we slow cook that plus chicken breast for about 6 to 10 hours sometimes. Just let them slow cook and get really moist and really nice, and it's awesome.
Low and slow, baby.
Low and slow.
First we got some chicken, pollo, going in our first show. We're gonna do one of each today, if that's all right.
Well, that's perfectly fine with me. Oh, that smells delicious.
Pork next. It's nice and sweet. It's got pineapple in it. It's my favorite. We've got beef.
Also known as barbacoa.
Yes. Yep.
It's a play on it.
A play on barbacoa.
Yeah. It's not beef and cheese.
Now we need our rice and beans.
In spot. When it's gone, it's gone. So you got to get down here early. You got to get your tacos before I eat them. All right, we met the crew, we watched them brew. Now it's time to try the food. Let's get it on. I think I'm gonna dig right into this pork taco. I'm a big fan of pork, and it smelled delicious. You know, you always gotta put a little salsa on. I'm a big fan of salsa. My mouth is already watering. These are big tacos too. I will say, you gotta put your elbows on the table. You gotta lean into it. Lean. You can't be afraid to just get in there. You just gotta get at it. I can taste the sweetness of the pineapple. The meat is seasoned perfect. That is a good taco. You gotta get over here and try this taco. Stop watching the video. Press stop right now. Come get this taco. Lick your fingers to it. Buster's. You get the notes of coffee. You do, right off the bat. I'm not gonna take the normal Billy Clug or the Chug. Wow, you really do get the coffee. Next we got Maria Has No Friends, but I bet you here, she's got lots of friends. I know you got a friend in me. Oh, that's really good. You know, I don't like to use the term crushable, but I feel like this is crushable. I could pound these back all day long. 7.5%. That's not a crushable beer. At 7.5%, you'd be on the floor if you. Next up is the Gue Brew. What better brew for the White Lake area and in Montague than a Gue Brew? It's fantastic. Gore Cannon. This is a red IPA, and I will say that this is really good because it didn't give me the face. I've drank a lot of IPAs, and most of the time I get a that's got a lot of hops face, which is, that does not give it to you. No bitter beer face here. So we have the chicken taco now. It's tomatoes and chipotle, and it just smells amazing. Again, you gotta get your hunch going. You get all in there. I automatically get the chipotle. A problem a lot of people have with chicken is it can get dry. There's no problem with that here. This is definitely a real good bird. This was a happy bird. Happy bird makes happy belly. And that's a happy Billy. I'm excited for this last one. This is a play on barbacoa. I love me some barbacoa tacos. And this smells fantastic. I can tell you that right off the bat. Douse it with some hot sauce. Just get in on it. Just get in there. I'm in taco heaven. It's food of the gods.
Oh, we're just gonna keep killing it here. That's the plan. I don't really want to do any distribution. I'm very content just being here and providing for the White Lake community, however that may be. So, yeah, really looking forward to just keeping it rolling and putting out batch after batch of awesome beer and making some good food and pushing the spirits now. And you know, it's fun. We got a good team here, and I'm really happy with how it's all going.
All right, well, we've met the crew, we tried the brew, we tried the food. God, it was awesome. That's what's awesome about the White Lake area. It's got fantastic food, fantastic people, great friends, great drinks. You gotta live it, you gotta love it, you gotta drink it, you gotta eat it.